Alright guys, we're playing a Yone top lane this patch into a Darius, and I'm going to showcase you guys exactly on how you can 1v9 with Yone. So what we have is Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, Elastant, then we're also running Bone Plating, and then we're also running Overgrowth for the scaling. Now this matchup is a very interesting one because technically Darius beats Yone during lane phase. However, if we play this very smart, it's actually a very outplayable matchup. Also afterwards, Yone outscales Darius extremely hard. Darius is not able to keep up. So if we play this clean, it should become a pretty easy game. But we have to respect Darius a lot, especially with the grab. Okay, so what we're gonna do is very simple. I'm gonna be focusing on playing around my waves. So once my wave is like starting to like build up, then we look for fights. We do not go for short trades that much unless it's gonna overextend in one way or another. I'm gonna stay outside of grab range as well, because if we get hit by a grab once, it's very hard to get out, because the only way to escape it is by directly using my E, but then we also like instantly like dash back towards it because you don't have the option to continue, right? So our E is not really a reliable tool to, you know, get out of the grab, maybe temporarily, but I could have blocked that one by using E. Your E on Yone can actually be used to like dodge a lot of abilities. Keep that in mind. So we're going with the poke, staying max range from him. I might go for a trade here. This is a very good opportunity. Instantly got out because the Q was, he was trying to hit the Q inside the brush. So I instantly respect him. His grab is on cooldown right now. So now is an opportunity where I can go for the all-in. I have my jungle here, so it's not that bad. Okay. This guy is not running teleport, so I'm going to stay around. Darius does no longer have any potions of any kind, which means it should be pretty free. You see, now Darius is very low. If we were to go back right now, we'd be trolling, because Darius has no potions, no teleport, he's got nothing to stay in lane with. And then on top of that, we have my jungler as well, so we can basically keep him stuck in the lane right now. It's very hard for... You see, like, the Diana is also struggling to get out because Diana knows that we are about to kill this guy, so... I want to try and... This is worth it because, again, we get him lower HP. I need to keep shoving because we do not want this Darius to reset. We want him to keep low. Or in fact... Yeah, let's shove this. I want to let the wave bounce into me. Like, that would be the most... the best thing to do, because that would deny him a lot of the wave. But if I don't take this wave right now, then I also wouldn't be able to buy Berserker's Greaves, and this is exactly what I need to win my lane. So we shove this in, we let the wave go down. Now we're gonna buy the Berserker's Greaves. There you go. So you can see, like, with the way how we've been playing the lane out, we basically forced Darius to stay in lane, and because of that, he had to backport and lose the wave. So we already have an advantage in the lane right now because we have Berserker's Greaves, plus we have more XP than Darius does. So we're starting to build a lead right now. On top of that, we also have the wave bouncing back into me here, which means... Oh, not bad. I'm respecting him there. Okay, now it's a matter of just not missing my abilities. Gonna walk away, wait for my E to come back, and then we approach him. There you go. So you see the way how I play it? We need to play very carefully around like the grab from Darius. It's okay if you walk away from his combo if you can get your E back. But you gotta be very precise with trading. One mistake, you die. Literally. Like, that's how Darius works. He just auto W's you, like completely wrecks you with the 5 stacks and then just obliterates you. So you gotta like keep distance from him all the time. That's how you deal with this Darius. So let's walk back again. I'm gonna sell that one, get potion. So now you see, like, it's gonna get better, a lot better now, because we got, like, again we managed to get another kill. The wave is not exactly in a too healthy spot. It's like stacking up for him, but if I just wait for a little bit, it will get under my tower, then I can stack it up myself again. So yeah, we just wait. I'm not going to go for that last hit because there's a possibility he's going to all-in me. I have no disengage tool, plus I have no all-in because my ult is on cooldown, so staying up there is a bad choice. You see that Darius is looking for all-ins. Just doing that tiny trade because now we just have to try and hold. I do not want to get rid of this wave because we can fight Darius right now as long as I have the wave in a very good position. So we're just gonna hold it here. Walk away from the stacks. He wants to all in right now because he has like 3 stacks on me, so we are respecting him. And then we kill him again. So yeah, now we got him. Let's push this in. And now we get the first plate. So again, like, Darius is gonna lose another wave. And now we're gonna go back. This wave is gonna hit these 3 CS right here, and this is really good for me. This is insanely good for me. The reason why is because this wave is now on this side of the lane, right? It's not on the center, it's on this side of the lane, which means that this wave is now going to bounce back into me again because it was was trying to hit the other creeps. And if, like, the closer the wave is to the right side of my opponent, the more it's going to push into me because the next wave will arrive sooner. So again, like, the lane is in a more healthy position. We have my jungle here. Nice. My dream jungler, let's go. And now we shove. And let's take this. And now lane phase is pretty much done. See? So we're playing Yone into a Darius, and yet we're still winning it, and we're purely doing that by playing the lane out the best way we can. The wave management, guys. Wave management is so important in top lane. Like, if your wave management is on point, you know what you're doing with the wave, you're controlling the wave the best way you can, you can make matchups like this so much easier, right? Because this matchup is normally a matchup you can't really win. Not really. Darius can just walk up to you, hit W, and then just be annoying, right? But for us, it's like if we go for like one trade, we proc lethal tempo, we re-engage with my third Q, and then we hit R on top of that. Like by the time that Darius is going to hit like the 5 stacks, we've already killed him at that point. And now that we actually do have a lead on Darius, like we're level 9, this guy's level 7, plus we got all plates on top of that as well. It's pretty much done. Like Darius can no longer play the game because my wave clear is also better than Darius. And we also scale better than Darius as well. So this Darius is pretty much out of the game. There's no way to come back for him. As long as I do not make a mistake, we will always stay ahead of him. We'll shove this wave. Seems like Darius is tilted and has probably left the game or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's roaming. But let's go for jungle camps. So now all we're going to do right now is we're going to be consistently pushing top. We're going to get the jungle camps so we can make the enemy jungle fall behind this way. And we're going to keep on rotating mid lane over and over and over again. Basically winning 3 rolls at the same time. So yeah, top lane, wave is going down, jungle camps. Oh, they're going for a surrender. Okay. Alright guys, today we are in the second game of Yone. This time we are playing against a Riven, and what we have is a lethal tempo, a triumph, a alacrity, a last stand. Then we're also running bone plating, which is very good against Riven, and then we're also running overgrowth. So yeah, Riven matchup is a pretty interesting one as well. This is like more like a skill matchup, kind of. Ooh, missed my Q at that. That Q is very crucial, by the way, towards hitting. Anyway, Riven matchup is an interesting one because she has a lot of all-in power. However, in terms of like all-ins, we should be able to win. There you go. Already starting off pretty well here. Yone is a better level 1 than Riven. Always a free kill. Straight away. Yone is one of the best level 1s in the entire game. So this is something you can do against most of the top laners. Of course, there are a few exceptions. But Riven falls under one of those champions that you can just fight straight away level 1. You shouldn't have problems when playing against her. Things, however, do go differently once Riven reaches level 3, because then she has the ability to like short trade Yone. But even in that case, we can like, if we make sure to keep a good fair amount of distance between the Riven Qs, we should be okay. Like if she uses like 2 Qs to try and get to me, then I will actually still end up winning the trade, because afterwards I can then chase her down and still kill her. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in this game as well. I will always keep a fair amount of distance for when she will approach me. I think I might get another kill already. Oh, I auto-attacked the creep. Whoops. I accidentally auto-attacked the creep. Yeah, you saw right there, we simply keep going for the all-in. Her combo was on cooldown, so I immediately catch her on that. And then we get the kill. Could have been more clean though, because I accidentally again like hit an auto attack on the last hit. So now we hold the wave like this. I do not have any potions, so it's going to be a very tricky one. We have a jungler up here. Device in the brush currently. Yep. Might actually get another one. Or we don't. This wave will push under tower. Nice. Now we go back. So it's crucial. A lot of people would just try and fight Riven right now as it currently is, but this is not the correct way to play the lane out. Here's the catch to fighting her. So if we were to fight her right now, we would not be able to buy items, and there might be a possible chance that she could walk up to me and try and trade me or even kill me, right? If I go back to base right now, buy my items and come back, I will be stronger than her. I will have more potions than her, and the wave on top of that, it's gonna bounce back into me as well, which means that I can keep her in the lane because I'm stronger than her right now. If I freeze the lane, I will actually win. So yeah, lots of good things. Lots of good things. So yeah, now we simply hold the lane. We're going to be denying her as much as we can. There you go, use my W for the shield. And now we're going to walk in the brush. So now we're going to start winning the lane even harder because Riven has to go all the way back to lane, all the way back to base, I mean. And we are here like freezing the wave, like canceling the cannon for her. So we're going to get a very, very, very big XP advantage from this play right here. Especially when she loses the cannon. Like the cannon wave is the most crucial one because that one gives the most XP. Now we hold once again. We still want to hold the wave into this position because after the freeze, I want to get the wave under tower and then stack the wave up in my favor. Unfortunately, I missed everything. That's very sad, actually. I was going to kill her right there. If all my combos or all my abilities would have hit, I would have actually killed her right away. So yeah, it is what it is. There's also a Shaco down here, so we are in some trouble. We're basically 1 versus 2 right now. Actually very sad that I lost all my abilities right there. Yep, turns out that this guy is still here. Actually hasn't changed anything. Well, we're in trouble. I can't play my lane out. I'm low HP. With the risk of dying. Oh, still here. Still hasn't changed. I think I want to try and get the ultimate out from Riven. That would be nice. Just need to shove this lane and get out. Yeah, now I can go back. I had to get out of the lane here. Now I get new Coover, pretty good. I'm gonna sell this one, just get a potion. Having some sustain is better. Unfortunately, like, I missed my combo, which is fine. It is what it is, right? Because if you killed her right there, it would have been okay. Could have been played better though. But the worst thing is that Shaco was here the entire time. He's been camping my lane for like an entire minute long. So I also couldn't like position my wave any way I wanted, which is quite unfortunate. But yeah. And we got her. Pretty cool. Now we start shoving really quickly. I'm glad I had a ward in that brush, so I knew exactly where he was, where she was standing. That definitely helps. All right. Well, at this point, we are now starting to win lane very hard, because not only do we have a lot of kills on Riven, but we also have a very, very, very massive like farm advantage. Plus, we also have like a massive XP advantage. And as long as we are ahead of Riven, she will never be able to outscale me. Yone always outscales pretty much anybody, but you have to be ahead for it. If Riven gets ahead of me, she will be stronger than me until I get ahead of her again. So that's pretty much how it works. Riven works the exact same way like Yone in terms of scaling. We're going to be holding this. There you go. Turns out nobody is here. Hey Eternal, thank you for the resub, 5 months, man. Welcome back, Eternal, as always. Thank you for the resub. I'll get into your message in a second, okay? Got him. Now we shove. There you go. And let's go for this one. We're going to take 2 plates because Riven is still dead. There's enough time to get multiple here, and there should be enough time to also get, well, to get ganked by a Shaco, I guess. I hit the fake one. Whoops. Alright, no problem. It is what it is. I hope I'm not going to lose like plates for that, because I'm afraid I think I will. That would be very sad if I do. I hope we don't, but I'm pretty sure we will. Still trying to get out. Yeah, still spawning. Never mind. I will lose plates.
An enemy has been slain.
Yep. She is already shoving.
An ally has been slain.
There's the one thing about laning which is the most important. I want you guys to remember this. Plates are super, super, super crucial. If you can avoid your opponent from getting plates and you get plates, you're going to make big leads. You should always prevent them from getting these. Let's see what happens. I am not going to shove the lane directly. I will wait and see what she does.
Swords speak truth.
I'm going to last hit every single one of them. Actually, this might be worth diving for. Yep, multiple CC chain. Good stuff. Now we can get the entire tower away. And let's see here. I think I'm going to try getting some camps as well. Maybe we can also get the wolves, but I have to be very careful about Shaco specifically. Yeah, got it. I have 1.8k. I'm not scared about Shaco though. I think I can run from him very easily. Got it. Seems like Riven is starting to play more aggressively. She went for steel caps, that's why my damage is slightly lower than usual. Smart play. And now we're going to rotate once again. We're going to try to be consistent at doing this for as long as we can, because the more camps we can take from them while having to push at the same time, the better it is. Then we go back top again. Like, we're getting pretty much every single jungle camp out there, which gives me all of the XP, all of the gold. Riven is constantly pushed in as well. which means I can basically rotate any direction I want. And we got her. Now I go back. Or well, before we go back, I need to get that wave as well. And now we go back. So we got 2.9k gold that we can use. Let's go for these. Quick question. Do you buy steel caps for any heavy AD matchup or when you're ahead? Or that's ahead? No, you don't. Even when they are ahead, you don't. Because the Berserker Greaves on Yone provides like so much attack speed and movement speed. It's something that you can't really miss. If you don't buy Berserker Greaves, your Q is going to be less effective.
Shut down.
You always want to go and look into Berserker Greaves. Maybe if you're like hard losing, like mega losing, yeah, you can go steel caps at that point. If you're playing against a Renekton or something like that, anything that will help, it helps. But most of the time, I'd say 85% of the time, yeah, that's what I'd recommend. That guy's obviously like tilted. Wow, this guy just ran it down. That Riven trolled on purpose right there. That's quite set. Apparently somebody can't accept that the game is going bad for him, I guess. I don't know where he ran off to. I was trying to be as efficient as I could with my combo to try and maximize damage. So when he Qs away, I could just last it with my E. But I think he had like one auto remaining or something. Yeah, that guy's tilted. The Riven does not seem like this guy wants to play anymore. He seems very tilted. Yeah, let's take all this. And maybe we can also kill this guy, maybe? Yep, got him too. Yeah, the game is obviously over at this point. It's very sad to see that people are giving up sometimes. Like, I don't know, you guys know how much I hate like people going AFK and like people leaving games and stuff like that. Like in a competitive environment, I feel like this shouldn't be a thing, right? When you play competitive games like League, you just gotta play till the end and like try your hardest. I mean, people rely on you, right? You have teammates that want to win the game, and when you give up, you're basically ruining it for your team, but also for the enemy team, because you're giving away the fun, right, about the game. I find that like so disappointing that in literally in the year we are today, we still have people going AFK, and still people leaving games. Like any person that leaves the game just deserves to have their account locked, in my opinion. Look at this Riven, she's trolling on purpose. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Again, like in an environment like League where everything is based on competitive, this shouldn't be a thing. Like, if you're mentally giving up, this game is just not for you. If I'm honest with you. I mean, personally, if I have a bad game, I will keep trying till the end. I am not gonna walk circles in a base or start running it down. Like, it's not what League should be. It's kind of disappointing. Like I was talking about this earlier today as well. Imagine you're playing football. It's just a great example of this. Imagine you're playing football, like you're watching professional football, and then one of the people in the team, they just run off the field without saying anything. Like they score, and then immediately the goalkeeper or something like that, they just run off the field. Like that's basically League of Legends too. Like League of Legends, people just leave the game for no reason. Like they just leave without even telling you. That's basically the same. Like imagine that someone would just walk off the field and just not come back. Like I don't know, man. Like that would be so ridiculous. It's kind of the direction that League is going into. Like people just do this so consistently right now. They just leave the game if they don't like it. The ranked environment is changing so much, man. Like I feel like the more years that pass, like the less people care, you know? It's quite upsetting. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we got Baron. This is gonna be turning into a very, very quick game right now. Let's go for bloodthirster. Let's go for a death stance. And let's run mid lane. This is gonna turn into a very fast game right now because we got the mid inhib already. My teammates are taking top side inhib. All we need to get is the bottom inhib right now, and that's basically it.
Dominating. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yep, these guys already got the inhib. There's one guy defending here. I think I'm not even gonna run bot lane anymore. I think we can just run mid lane and just kill everybody. Got like 2 ways like buffed up with the Baron creeps. Yep. GG, this game is over. Yep. I kind of just ran it down there, but yeah. Either way, this is Yone Top. Thanks so much for watching today's Yone video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.